Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of On the Table. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chimweka, or simply Chimweka, and I'm your host. It's a Sunday, and I know that right now, different public figures, those who love life, out there at the Lusaka July, dressed in purple. I can see some pictures already flocking in, and you can expect a lot more of that tomorrow and throughout the week. But let's bring it back here to On the Table, where we look at what's happening in the world of entertainment. Now, last week I hosted the CBU Godfather, something different, because usually I host artists. But today, let's make it different. I'm going to host a video director. He's currently one of Zambia's top video directors, or most sought after. Almost every artist wants to work with him. His name is Lindsay Cooper. Last time I spoke with him was on a panel discussion. We were doing an interview somewhere looking at the top artists of 2022. And yeah, it was quite a controversial discussion. People caught feelings, artists got touched. And I wonder how this worked for him, because he works with them almost on a daily. But he'll be sharing more of his journey and his thoughts on what's happening in the industry. He's quite an opinionated person, but here's what to expect on the show today.
I'm really not cocky to a lot of artists. I'm just a business guy to a lot of artists.
Would you say you're the most sought after video director in the country?
At the moment, I can't take that away from me.
Mike Brenner's thought of you is the best music video in Zambia. But were you approached for the Mordecai music video?
Me and Kazadi talk where we need to. Chimweka, if they just tell you you are better than Costa at any day, anytime, being humble is not going to take you anywhere.
And that is what you can expect on today's edition of On the Table. So stay tuned as we get into these conversations. In fact, let's do that right now as I get to speak with my guest. Who's been in the business for now over 3 years of being the brains behind some of these top music videos in the country. Allow me to welcome Lindsay Cooper, aka Director Cooper. Advanjwe.
It's just Director Cooper.
So what's
about to drop Lindsay, and
why?
If you have seen, I don't use it anymore.
Why?
Lindsay is an artist.
So because there's also the music side to you as well.
Yeah, so it's something that I had to put on hold, but this year Lindsay is going to be an artist. So I'm trying to differentiate the two.
So you still plan on pursuing the music side?
I don't plan. I'm doing.
But there's some people who be like, hey, I've never heard a single song by Lindsay. We know his works behind the camera.
At this point in time, it's very much easy for me to make everybody know me. I feel like I got the keys to the city.
Yeah. So wait, so meaning the music side came first?
So the music side came first, and what really happened is I realized that the music side has no money. And for me, art is like a career. You get the point. I don't wish to do anything that would look too formal. So art is like a career. So I needed to evolve around still being in the entertainment industry, but I should be able to afford my meals and to make sure that my family also benefits at the end of the day.
But then the people that you work with a lot are musicians, and they pay for these music videos. So if there's no money, how are they managing to pay you doing these music videos?
No artist is going to tell you that they are comfortable. No artist is going to tell you that they're comfortable. Big artists that have gone outside, they're going to tell you that we're not making the money that we should.
But then in the country, they could argue that they are comfortable here in Zambia.
No.
I
speak to genuine. I have like genuine people that I talk to. This is like one thing that we even talk about, especially Mark is going to tell you, say, "Hello, Cooper, if you're for the Tontonga, touch there's no money." You get the point? We are not making the money that we should. And anyway, our industry is still growing, but there's no money that you want to say I've got money.
Have you had this conversation, for example, with someone like Your Maps?
Definitely.
And he's told you that he's not comfortable.
Definitely. He hasn't told me he's not comfortable, but I really don't know how comfortable he is. But for me, where your maps has reached, we needed to be expecting him to rub shoulders with people like Diamond. You get the point. He's our top artist at the moment. So
what you're saying is in comparison with people from other countries. But we're looking at first of all here, because before we even go ahead, let's talk about here first, because you can be comfortable in your own country, but when you go out, there's like so many things here, so many people who are businessmen doing very well in our country. But when they go out there, you find that it's nothing compared to people at the same level.
I know businessmen in Zambia that I can compare to other people outside.
Like who?
No. At this point in time, when somebody has got money,
because I'm really trying to understand your argument of saying there's no Zambian artist who is comfortable in Zambia.
Most of the people that I'm around, they've got a mind shift of trying to break out. You get the point? So at this point in time, it's like we are all at default and just looking outside.
Because then, again, when we talk about comfortability, I mean, everyone across the world, people always yearn for more money. So there's no one really can say,
there are people
I've arrived. Everyone is trying to make more money, but you're comfortable, maybe.
There are people that are comfortable. That you even know that they are, we are difficult. Yeah, but for me, the people that I'm around, let me not say every artist, but the people that I'm around.
Like Maki too.
He's not comfortable. He's not. This is why he works.
So you're saying Maki
he's one of the people that I know.
Maki is not financially comfortable. That's what you mean.
He's not, it's not like he's not financially comfortable, but he's not comfortable. This is why he's one of the OGs that I know. He's going to wake up at 3 and sleep at 3. So what I'm trying to say is, if he has a sleep less than an hour, people that know Mark too, which
is definitely not healthy.
No.
I know he jokes about this, saying he just goes home to visit and he goes home.
No, but that for me, I'm telling you, because I know him. He's my brother.
And I know you're part of his reality show.
Yeah, for me, he's my brother. So I've seen how he works, and it tells me that if this is one of the big guys, and this is how he's working, definitely me, it tells me off direct. Hello, we don't have money. Why? He has been outside there. He has seen what others are doing. So.
We'll come back to that, because we're still talking about the Lindsay side. So you said you decided to pursue the you being a creative director, working behind the camera, because there's more money there than being the artist singing.
So it's not only about the money, but it's also about me still being around what I love. I love art. I love anything to do with entertainment. I go way back to street culture Zambia by then, and whatever was being done there, dance, skateboard and rap and everything else. So I come from that background, and for me, I always feel like this is my home. This is where I should be. So if I feel like something is straining me as much as I love it, I should be able to support that thing after making something, because I really don't like begging. I'm not the type of person that really want to go and wait for somebody to put in so that I may forge ahead. I don't know if you know what I mean. Yeah.
So with you working behind the camera, how did this start? Do you remember the first video you were part of? Okay,
so as I was an artist, I had a friend called Chisomo, and we created some content called Rap News.
To be school dropouts, reducing participation in decision making, this is breaking my heart. PF donates money to the youths to encourage innovation in the youth, and also as a source of job creation to eliminate idleness in the youths. In Matero constituency G's, 75,000 kwacha each, that's a lot of stocks. For some of us, we could open up a fishery. Munza has done it again, it's becoming tradition, man, of rioting and making chaos at least like once a year. You know this is such a shame for somebody Leonard Main to vandalize and break stuff. For now, let's take a break, stay glued. Welcome back can sit tight. Pay attention to this, aight. Donald Trump signs visa-free policy for all the Zambians, right? That means we just need our passport and money for that flight to get the States like overnight. I'ma get me up on that flight. In other news, Zambia Consumers Association hold up, wants an amendment of an act in the constitution saying increasing population must be handled by abortion. I think that's not right for a Christian nation. Hold up, moment of silence, please. Wait, moment of silence, please. Government moons Chief Mwenya of the jail was speaking people G's who died after an illness in Chipata General Hospital. G's, hold up, wait, we did it again. Beat German in a game, they never saw it coming, then we wiped them like a hurricane. Chipolo polo ndiye mfuti, dawa paya na futi.
I remember that.
Yeah, well, we used to rap news.
I remember.
So,
I remember that was an amazing idea because I think even Mark even shared it at some point.
Yeah.
Now that makes sense. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when we created that thing, I worked for a particular.
So sorry, let me. So you said you had a friend named somebody. Did he die? You're no longer friends or something?
By then we were friends, but now we're brothers. I don't know if you get it.
Okay, so you can carry on.
Yeah. So I had a friend by then who is now my brother. We pitched that to plenty of TV stations. I remember even coming here, and yeah. So the TV station that we went to at first, kwareva kwati wamoba I turefwa child somewhere ku nangwa City Market. Ila mewafat City Market state to me to a green screen.
By the way, we will play it for the viewer, those who've never seen it before, so they understand. But you can carry on. City Market, no green screen.
Yeah. So it reached a point where we felt like, wait, it's like we're too advanced for whoever is working here. You get? So I decided to edit one episode where I never knew anything about Premiere Pro or something. Yeah, but there was a guy as well called Drew.
Drew, yeah.
Yeah. By then, he also had like information, but he never worked for any TV station. He was also an artist. Yeah. So we sat down with him and we edited the first part. Then after we submitted, where you have been given an opportunity to air your thing. People are just waiting. They can't do it. Then it was actually something very good. So after we did that, I decided to start shooting it at home. I told them, I'm not going to come to your studio anymore. I will shoot at home and I will just send. Then I said, okay, cool. But by then this is when I was just like starting school. So by then Mr. Mo from Q. Yeah. Says, okay, so can I employ one of you guys? So I said, Drew, employed you. So as much as I
didn't want to be employed.
I've never.
Oh, because of school. Or
yeah, but I've just never loved being employed.
Okay.
After that, we pushed. Yeah, and the interest started growing. So Drew was given a video called Sensei to shoot, in which I ended up shooting, and it came out Sensei Chef. Yeah.
Okay.
So he trusted me, but it didn't work out because that was like my first project. We had backlash here and there, but for me, I read like every comment, and I told my guys to say, you know what? After 2 weeks, I need to be a household name. So I started looking for an artist to shoot. So I worked with plenty of artists to find my way out. It didn't work out in 2 weeks. It didn't work out in 6 months. I grew up not being a pushover. So most of the artists find it difficult because I'm not the type of guy that is going to worship your fame and you can tell me on set, move this way, then I move. For me, if I feel like I'm bending myself right now, I won't do it. So it took me time to work with like the OGs because they had this thing. There's this young boy, he knows what he's doing, but you can't push him around, he's like cocky and everything else. But people that came in and, I worked with Mark II is difficult. You can only complain later when you're working with Mark II. Because he has been there. He has been a camera guy. He knows all these things. So at times, he's going to make you do things that you're not comfortable with and let you complain later. But at the end of the day, all those things were learning from. So it took me time, but I've been around the Coppola guys for a while. To a point that a lot of people think I'm from the Copper Belt. So I moved around. Then I started working for Power before I blew up. I used to shoot my small videos here and there. Then I met Towela. Yeah, I met Towela. Well, the way me and Towela met was something else. By then I was production manager at Power TV. Just after I left, I think it's in my first year. So you know those things that you guys do when you know someone and you keep on calling them and you make sure that on every show they're there. Yeah, so such things started happening because Tolash is a very good person and it's very easy for a lot of people to. So I felt like she was getting more plays than anybody else. So she came for an interview, then I didn't make it happen.
Just because you felt she was getting a lot of...
and it was too much because I felt like she's being on TV for like in 1 week, the same TV station 2 times. Why? You get the point. Why? Are you telling me there are no other people that should be here? So by then, I was working with Edna. That's just how the time she came for Power TV. So she complained, and Toela came to me. Yo, I don't understand, but you know, these guys like I've got different shows, and here we're just talking about something else. I'm sorry. I was just trying to also protect my job because at the end of the day, if someone sees you 2 times on TV, they'll think like somebody's chowing money or something.
It's a rule. A lot of stations, even here, if the same person appears.
So we had an argument. We argued for like good 40 minutes and went to eat in Shima together. Then after that, I never thought me and Toela were going to talk. So she calls me at some point and says, you know what? Are you the one who has been working with Roberto by then? Because I was with Roberto. Yeah. I feel like there are people that just don't like you, man. But for me, I feel like you're just blunt. You just need to tame down a bit. You're too direct. Like, I come from an environment where they are all soldiers and they don't beat around the bush. They just tell you straight. So you expect me to have that thing. Where I need to respect you, I'll respect you and refrain back. I know. I want to give you a video from Nexus. By then, it's to Nexus, not that zero. By now, I'm in good terms with KB, so I can practically mention you. Yeah, but then I used to feel like KB Alanchinga. You get the point. Yeah, Toela got that money and trusted me with the video. I made the video like I shot today. I gave her the following morning 10 hours. It was done. I even went to Lundazi because at that point I never thought that would be my biggest video. So
which video was this?
Lit Manan.
Oh,
So I was in Lundazi and it came out and I just saw somebody post Lindsay Cooper with 5 emojis and that was like Bobby East. Then from there, Roberto tells me, "No, man, if it's got Facebook by the naka phone sitagari firaka." Kuwana mfawina. Katoela na mwache boss wakufuna mwache. Then I practically met the boss.
Mr. Ngulube.
Kanda, you look young, yeah. Hey, Sama, how did you come here? You came late. That's how I was on a Yango. Yango! You know, brilliant boys don't need Yangos. You went inside. Threw me khakis, bro.
Just that very day?
Not even at what. Threw me khakis. Bah! Hey.
I need to meet Mr. Ngulube.
Entered the car. Started. He said, I remember his words. He's like, I've worked with a lot of video directors, but nobody has a delivering time like you. And for me, all my clients are going to tell you, time delivering, I don't play around.
I noticed this, and I won't lie to you. I noticed this a few weeks ago. There was an event I was emceeing at one of these hotels, and I found you filming.
Exactly.
Within a short space of time, the video is out. I'm like, these guys were filming this video just the other day, and this video is already out. I'm like, okay, and it's making sense, and everything is. I said he's on point with delivery.
So so after that, he asked me like, since the time Nexus started, how many videos do you think you could have shot? I was like 20. Says, okay, so if it's 20, can I give you 10? So my mind was, he has given me a car, so he's not going to pay me.
He's still paying you. Bought you a car, but he's still paying you.
He paid me cash. From there, I heard here and there, hey, I suffer nobody, you know. Hey. But that's how God works, man. Like when the time is right, the Lord makes it happen.
Let's carry on from that, because at least now we've established how this happened with you as Lindsay, as Cooper, Director Cooper. Since Lindsay is somebody else,
yeah.
The same person. It's King Booga and Flavor Boy and Maki too. But when we get back from the break, we'll talk more about his craft and the industry right now. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're still hanging out with one of the most sought after creative directors behind so many top music videos in the country. Director Cooper is my guest. And just before the break, we're just establishing your journey, your story, getting to the brand Director Cooper. Let's talk about the work also, because you mentioned your delivery is what stands out for you. But what do you think also makes your work unique in terms of the picture quality? What would you say you do different from everybody else?
There's nothing that I do different, basically. Film is film. It's just maybe I've been inspired by people that a lot of people are not being inspired by, because they feel they can never reach that level. Yeah, so that's what like really pushes me. And for me, when I sleep and wake up, my dream is to compete outside, not here. So I'm quickly in terms of improving and working on my craft. And most of the time, if you've realized, first people criticize something that I'm doing, then they realize that's where the world is and adapt.
So you feel there have been other video directors who've adapted after you, after you introduced it?
Exactly. A lot. A lot. A lot. There are even some that are bigger than me that I know. And they have actually told me, say, you know what? After watching that, now I'm pressure. I'm tough time at the end of the day. But that's good for the industry, because we all pushing. Yeah, but apart from that, from the word go, since the time I started, I've always wanted my name to be among, if there's a conversation between rock, I should come after, or they should put me somewhere.
In fact, that leads me to what I'm finding out from you now. Please tell me your top 5 video directors in the country, if you have to remove yourself.
Top 5? Kenny Rock.
That's number 1.
DJ Lo.
Number 2.
The guys who shoot Ubuntu, I don't know them. Yeah, but the guys who used to shoot Ubuntu.
The name is gone. But your word is another team.
No. Before that, hey, I wanted to forget somebody. There's DJ Lo. Okay, so directing and filming and shooting are 2 different things.
Okay.
So I'm trying to put it as a collective. So there's Kenny Rock, DJ Lo. Kenny Rock Frank's book than DJ Lo. Looking at the creative aspect of shooting and filming. then I can now put the guys who are shooting Ubuntu. And I think it's the same person.
Yeah. So do you have a different category in terms of people who do music videos? Because I know that people like Frank Sibuku right now, that's not his direction.
So I don't know.
MT's in a different direction.
So I don't know. For me, there are works that you don't know I've touched that I touched. So if you shoot music videos and you just say you shoot music videos, then I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. You're a film director. You're not a music video director at the end of the day. Music videos, you just do them because it's just the easiest way of marketing yourself. There are so many productions that have been...
So meaning most of your money is not even from music videos?
Definitely. This is why you don't see me look like, oh, Ganalanda Paribanani, then yeah.
So you're not scared to even talk about artists because most of your money is not really from
Why
there.
should I be scared of somebody at the first place?
Cooper!
No,
oh my goodness.
make me understand. Why should I be scared at the first place?
In fact, what's your experience been like working with Zambian artists?
It's nice.
You
I've
enjoy it?
Yeah, most of the people that I shoot are good. I work with people that come to me for business, not for friendship.
There's some. I mean, there's a number of artists, video directors out there, artists who you'd expect, okay, maybe they're going to work with Cooper for this video, and they haven't. I don't know why, but I was expecting you to be the one behind Kalibu. Have you worked with Slap before, Slap D?
Yeah.
What video?
Not on his project, but I have. We talk. We G's. He's my brother.
Okay.
We talk. Yeah. I just feel like it's not the right time for me to work with him for now. Yeah, but what I know is there's something in the pipelines, and definitely maybe his team feels like they don't want to work with me. But for me, mostly when I meet Slap, we talk about work.
Mordecai. We know he's under Kazadi. What do you think of his music videos? Because I know recently they released like two. There was Bad Energy, Money. The first one, Fire, which was a big single. Do you think the video matched the single itself?
According to what they had on the plate, it matched.
So the budget for Mordecai's Fire was low, in short.
Let me run you through something. Every company and every brand, they're trying to achieve something at the end of the day. You get the point. But what I can tell you is, if you ever want to have a wow video, it comes with money.
But I mean, these are people giving out dollars and stuff for the promotion. Can they fail to finance a music video?
It means their strategy is more heavy on the marketing side. Kazadi is smart, and basically I've had like talks with him. I'm pretty sure he's he knows what he's doing. And he's somebody also who learns fast. So he definitely may be trying to do the I can't put in much in this music industry because I can't get much.
I think so, because it seems to really be heavy on Mordecai and wanting to push his brand forth. But you think otherwise?
So, okay, if it's on my end, the way Mordecai came, the moment your name is just mentioned near a big person in the industry, being humble doesn't work. You might say no, but Chimweka, if they just tell you you are better than Costa at any day, any time, being humble is not going to take you anywhere. That's just how that game is. When you have been pushed to the throne, you need to start speaking like how the throne should be. So when Mordecai came and the song was big, he needed to make a statement. That's what they needed to do with the video. Trust me, if that video, I know Kazadi has got shackles, you get the point. If that video really was like, hey, Nayo map stack up where so, Bruh, as I'm talking right now, ngabari mchiwe, my guy.
So what was wrong with that video? What do you think was off?
It was, for me, I feel like their audience is more of the younger side. So whatever they did in that was on the younger side. Like that's the audience.
Yeah.
That's the audience they wanted to capture. Yeah, and them being like shooting music videos for the first time, I feel it's a good start.
Yeah.
If it was a movie, I could have, because they know how to go about that.
But were you approached for the Mordecai music video?
Me and Kazadi talk where we need to. Yeah, we did. We did. We talked, but I was out by then. I was on Kinbuga's set. So, yeah, I told him I'm coming back, but time I was coming back, I found them shooting. Yeah.
I hear a lot of people saying that till this date, Mike Brenner's Thought of You is the best music video in Zambia. You disagree that Mike Brenner's Thought of You is the best? Why do you say so?
No, let's just be honest. What's in Mike Brenner's video? By then, it was. Not now. That's a lie. Goddamn lie. Mumbacha's got the best video in Zambia.
For what song?
What's the song? There's a... There's a name from Congo. That's the title of the song.
I think I know the song you're talking about because I hosted him about it. It was released last year, is it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I know that because I interviewed him about it.
So for me, on a creative director aspect, that's one of the videos I salute to. Papa Wemba. Papa Wemba is like one of the best videos in Zambia. Iriani, but desert fewairi, kwapwa, takwa wafe desert muno Zambia, chapwa. Let's just be honest. Not to take away any work that Transblast did at that particular time.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, you can't say that's the best video, man. No.
Well, others argue that it's the most expensive, at least.
Bro, what was expensive in the video?
I mean, first of all, the aspect you fly people out, you fly a whole team out.
There are people that are flied out.
People there.
There are a number of people that are flied out. There are even productions that I know that were happening in Zambia that are above 150.
What's the highest an artist has, or the highest cost of a music video for you that you've done?
Cost as in paying me or what?
Cost the total cost, everything.
Total cost.
Yeah.
Nangwati 250 so. Because for example, I have per example. Vincenzo's video was shot in SA.
SA, yeah. Okay. B, I Love You.
Yeah. We booked everybody from SA. We had to fly out.
So, but what about total paying you?
Total paying me?
Like the highest.
This is why I'm not common. You see me common, you. Inaenda fika na nafika pay 10 pin dollar. Tukonga fina phone chitiri haya. Yeah, but
for a music video.
Yeah, but I've gone up to like what's the highest you've got, bro? How much is hey, there's some 10 pin dollar for Toyota, the Tanzania video. So me flying me out is another discussion. You need, if I'm flying out for a week, you need to pay me for what I make every week.
One of our producers told me to ask about 76 Drums. There's a video by him.
So there's just a lot of CGI in it. Nothing else, nothing less. It's just CGI, and people are not used in Zambia for CGI. But I know CGI.
Yeah.
I did that in school. But this is what I'm going to tell you. Me, I'm a businessman. I'm not here to make everybody happy. What you pay me for, I do it for you. You get the point? For example, I talk to people that work with TG Omori on a regular day. I can shoot a video here and send it, and they bring it back. You get the point? But I'm looking at time. CGI is going to take you even like a week editing. 1 week that I'm paid for a 5 pin. Are you honest? Even for you know boys who watch Coppereda video, how many times is he going to do that? And are you going to use the same technique every day? So where I feel like there should be CGI. Oh, no, I can definitely do that for you. But that's a cost because I'm running business. This is why when you come to me and pay for a package, I'll tell you what I can do and what I can't do. Unless I'm trying to prove a point, I'm going to do that. You get the point? So for me, for that video, they definitely needed to make a statement. Why? 72 drums needed to make a statement. The guy as well needed to make a statement. We all needed to know him. And at that particular time, I knew him and I follow him because of that. Okay? And I'm now anxious to see what else he's going to deliver. You see? But at the end of the day, it's a dope video. But just CGI. It can't be the most expensive video.
In your experience of working with different artists in this music industry, have you created enemies? Have you reached a point where there's some people who you just can't work with, whether it's you that have a problem with them or they have a problem with you?
Me, I don't create enemies because we're never friends. The people that are around me. And,
if this was poetry, I'll be snapping.
How do you expect me to make enemies when I'm doing business?
Okay, but in short, there are some people you don't.
There are only people that feel like, oh, this guy is demanding much and I can't pay him that much. Period.
So, would you say you're the most sought after video director in the country?
At the moment, I can't take that away from me. I shoot every day. I produce every day. Even now, I just left work. You see. And for me, I get my money. Truth be told. I've heard stories of 3-pin, 4-pin, 5-pin. The only people I can get like even a 5,000 from are those that help me on a daily basis. The rest, I saw lowest video and then $550. 2 locations. 2 hours on set. When you get me, I start counting. Sharp. I'm a businessman, bro. I came here to do business. I never came here to make friendship. Okay. There are a lot of artists that are going to tell you, I'm stupid, I'm not. It's okay. It's okay. The people that I hang around with, people that are my family, my friends, they'll definitely tell you Lance is a cool guy. Call Mark, call Chef, call Toeda, call Tishon, call Rich Busy, call... There are plenty of names that I can mention to you that I work with on a day-to-day basis. Let me tell you how good some of my friends, my friendship in business, and just some who are my family, we have reached that. They'll definitely call you and tell you, I'm shooting this video with somebody else. Why? Okay, I just feel like you need to learn something from them. So let me just try and we'll watch it together. We see what they've done best that you haven't done. Do you know what that means? It means the circle that you are at, they never want to see you comfortable. They always want to make you realize that if you sleep a bit, there are people that are working hard just to replace you at the end of the day. You get? Me, Mark has gotten me before kuri DJ Lo tangena na office. Kwa DJ Lo sazi wati ndine Lindsay Cooper. Bamba na kushita edit nilipoche. Do you know what that causes? Aha! Kwa moja se gura Da Vinci mu. Oh, it's Da Vinci. Da Vinci is a great software, blah, blah. That's just how it should be. I've been on sets where bagai baona chimunga hapa manje tamuchosa ako kuri guys that pass a business but in anyamora kurive wachitabaja vyo fungo ponzi. Even Roberto used to do that at my time. Where I used to just say, this video, let's give this guy, we need to learn something from this guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're not good.
Let's conclude with this. I saw some very nice pictures of you with the lady in red. How do you manage to balance this? Because you say you're filming almost every day, if not every day, and you've got a love life to keep up with. How do you balance? Every
creative is going to tell you that the love life is something tricky. But if you make your partner part of what you do, it's much easier.
You come out as a cocky guy to some artists. So do you tone down on it, madam? Or are you the same guy that you get to be with the guys?
I'm a lover boy. I'm a lover boy. And I'm really not cocky to a lot of artists. I'm just a business guy to a lot of artists. Chimweka, you can never make everybody your friends. Trust me, I know people that were there a long time ago. They made millions of videos. Where are they now? You get the point?
Yeah.
Maybe I even have things that they don't have. You know what? It's because at the end of the day, they made friends than business. It's good to have OGs, but you can't make everybody an OG. I have people that I call OGs that I would even call GOtv. They are not going to act up like they are celebrities. They are going to lower themselves and come to me and help.
Nice.
So I definitely have OGs. And for me, my OGs come for me. Not even what. My OGs come for me. You can count how many videos that me and Mark have made. They are like, if not two, then one. The rest, I'll just go and say it. But if I tell you that that guy is my OG, he's going to call me on the middle of the day. But I'm not working with this guy on a day-to-day basis. Guess what? I'm not the guy who's shooting Kimboga. But he's my man. Cameron Come Sunshine.
My man, Lindsay Cooper, has been my guest today on The Table. There's a lot Lindsay and I can talk about. Last time I met him, like I said earlier in the show, it was a very, very interesting show that we were on. And a lot was said, a lot happened. And we have to leave it here for now. Maybe a part 2 will be needed for this. Thank you so much for joining in on this conversation, whether you're watching us from Facebook, perhaps also from our YouTube channel, as the clips get to be shared a bit later. The show is not done. Wellington is coming through on the other side with what's fresh on the table.